Yo, hello, how goes it? What is poppin'? Hello, and welcome to joining gamers. How are we doing? Congratulations, gamer of the day, Wongball. Hell yeah. How's it going? Hope y'all are doing swell. What is poppin'? Howdy, howdy, welcome. Hope you're doing incredibly swell. Hey, Pumpies, how we doing? Welcome for joining. Hope y'all had a fantastic weekend. Hope you didn't miss me too much. What is 𝐤? You wanna know what's 𝐤? You wanna know what's 𝐤? I'll tell you what's 𝐤. So, I think I brought it up last week, but I'll bring it up again. I'll bring it up again, right? Last week, I was watching the new video from Austin Eruption, right? I 100%ed Saints Row 2022, so you don't have to. As I am sitting there watching the video, I get a notification. It's a message. It's a Discord message from our moderator, Lily, right? And Lily's like, hey, Snek, would you like to own one of the worst games of 2022? I look back to my video. I look at the title, Saints Row 2022, and I think to myself, no. There's no way. No. And then Lily sends over a link. And I'm like, there's no way. It's a Humble Bundle link. I click on it, and it says, congratulations, you have just claimed your free copy of Saints Row 2022. I'm like, no fucking way. I'm literally in the middle of watching a video about it. But Austin is 100%ing it, so I don't have to. What do you mean now I own it? So yeah, now I am a, I suppose, proud owner of Saints Row 2022. And I gotta say, it's kind of okay, actually. It's kind of okay, actually. Here's the thing, it's kind of okay, actually. I have been playing it over the weekend, and I didn't think I'd play it for as much as I did, and lo and behold, here I am. I have been playing it quite a bit, actually. Quite a bit. I'm like, huh? Huh? Why am I kind of having an alright time with this? Turns out, right? People overblow it massively. It's just, yeah, it's exactly it. It's mid out of 10. I'll be honest. It's unstreamable as shit, okay? It is unstreamable as shit. This game does not work. This game absolutely 200% does not work. It just doesn't work. It don't work. The salami lid don't fit. The salami lid don't fit. It don't fit. Like, it's fun. I'm enjoying it. Honestly, it plays a lot like the older Saints Rows. I will say the physics are a bit weird here and there. The story's not great. The writing isn't as funny. It's still funny. There's some good moments. I get a chuckle here and there. It's the most, wow. It could have been better. If you get this game on sale, if you get it for free, it's not terrible. I'm honestly having a pretty good time with it. It's pretty fun. Why the fuck are my lips doing that? Why are they, oh my god, why are they flapping on their own again? Hold on, I'll figure this out. What if I just raise that up? What if I just raise that up? What if I do this? What if I do this? Wow. Hopefully that does something. Yo, how's it going, Wonko? Hey, Rosalita, thank you very kindly for the 15 months. Much appreciated. Yo, Chimley, so 𝐤 to see you again. Glad you've been able to make the streams despite the late hours. Hiya. Gameplay-wise, you don't think it's that bad. The writing leaves a lot to be desired. A bunch of right-wingers decided it was woke after the first trailer that informed their entire discourse. Honestly, it's like, it's not the funniest, it's not the best, but it's also like, this is still really... You know what it is? It feels like it couldn't decide between being Saints Row 2 or being Saints Row 3.5. Not quite 4, because obviously 4 is way too insane. But like, that's okay. I honestly kind of wish there was more thug gangster shit, right? I get it. I do actually kind of like the characters, but I'm also like, wow, I kind of wish we felt more like gangsters in this game. Considering that we are a gang, I kind of wish we felt more like gangsters. But the more I play, I'm like, this is just Saints Row 3. It's Saints Row 3. The initial story is actually good. The gameplay is shockingly there. You know, Volition did care thanks to devs speaking out now. Studio fucking died for real. If anything, I feel like most of the blame can go on Embracer for having that shit rushed out and not giving it time to cook. Like, here's the thing. That game, unstreamable. Unstreamable? Holy shit. Despite, I don't know what setting it is. I keep messing with settings. I can't get the game to I cannot get the game to look good. There's always weird shader issues. And for some reason, every time I launch it, the first time I launch it, at some random interval, it'll just start getting like... It'll start getting really, really choppy and laggy. And I just have to wait for the game to crash, so that way I can relaunch and it'll be fine. It's so funky. It's so fucking funky. I just don't get it. But then, like, when it starts working, I'm like, yeah, it's okay. It's pretty good. It's pretty fun. It's pretty alright. I mean, here's the thing, right? There's three factions. There's 3 rival gang factions, right? Honestly, only one of them I think is actually kind of really interesting and super cool. Here's the thing, right? I kind of wish they leaned a little away from Saints Row 3. It feels so weird. Like, they're trying really hard to do, like, all of it. Like, the past, they're trying really hard to do Saints Row 2 and 3. And it ends up feeling weird because, like, here's the 3 factions, right? Here's the 2 factions I don't like. The Idols and Marshall. Marshall isn't even a gang faction. I mean, what are PMCs and cops if not just gangs that are paid by like big companies or the government? But I digress. Hey Cap. But I digress, right? There's Marshall, which is a private military company, and then the Idols, which are like the rave, LSD, bright light, shiny, very Watchdog 2, sort of like hacker gangsters. And it's like, I guess it makes sense in the context of Saints Row, but you don't get gang, right? You don't look at them, you go, oh, this is a gang. And then you have Los Panteros, which now that is a gang, that storyline. And the arcs involved with Los Panteros, that's a gang, right? I actually really, really like Nina's story. And I'm like, oh, actually, if honestly they had just done more of that, that'd have been a really solid gang story. But they kind of like go on a weird, we gotta stay silly. We gotta stay silly and funny. So like in our game about being gangsters, only like one gang actually feels like a proper gang and has gang stories, right? I don't feel like the Idols or Marshall are really gang factions, quote unquote. Everything to Los Panteros, fantastic, great. I actually really dig that. The female deckers, their giant cyber hammers, their mini skates are super cute. You want that outfit so bad. Oh my god, which one are deckers? I need to, hold on. Was that one of the other Saints Row? Yeah, those Saints Row, right? Yeah, okay, I remember them. They were Saints Row 3, I remember them. I remember this crew. Yeah, no, see, that's the thing, right? Like, the Idols in Saints Row Reboot feel like a more exaggerated version of the Deckers. And I'm just like, I'm not feeling it. Yo, I'm 𝐒𝐴𝐳𝐞𝐤. How's it going? Hope you're doing swell. What is poppin'? You know what's funny? I type in Deckers and the first thing that shows up are like one of the female designs with like the cute like neon the neon multi-layered mini skirt and then the open jacket. On the rollerblades? Yeah, I see it. I see it. Oh no, but like it feels... Yeah. It's like really only Nina's story feels like a gang story, and it's like, it definitely shows. The story with like the idols and even Marshall doesn't feel that too incredible. Gave you some ega feelings at the time. You forgot all about that. Your egg ass like that outfit for totally normal reasons. Yes. Yeah, no, like Uncle says, the techno faction in 3 was the Deckers. But like, I don't know, the Deckers just the idols in Saints Row Reboot don't feel as fleshed out as a gang as the Deckers. I see what they're going for, what they're trying to parody, but I still think it works. Saints Row 2022 was originally supposed to be a 2.5 kind of game, but apparently Deep Silver wanted otherwise. Can't even bank on the officially supported mod for Saints Row 2 on PC that would fix support since that died with the original creator, then later the studio itself. Yeah, 2022, it doesn't run great. When it works, and I'm enjoying it, but like, the shader, there's just a really weird shader issue where sometimes the lighting is all fucky, and I'm like, how does anyone play this on PC? I got a really solid PC, and it still gave me issues. I digress though, despite all that, despite everything. Game is actually really fun, and I have spent too much time in it. I joined a call with my friends on Saturday, right? My friends were hanging on a Discord call, and I'm like, you know what? It's late, but let me go join them. And like, I joined them and we're hanging out, we're talking, and I'm just kind of playing Saints Row while they're doing their like Nikkei dailies and shit in the background. And then, it's 3 a.m. What do you mean it's no longer 3 a.m.? It's 5 a.m. What happened? So yeah, I stayed up till like 5, almost 6 a.m. Fucking playing the new Saints Row. Whoopsie! My bad. Well, I enjoy it. There's just some gripes here there. Oh my god! Holy shit, is the, what do you call it? Insurance fraud minigame super shit now. The physics do not support it. The physics do not support the, insurance fraud minigame. And it's a fucking bummer. 𝐒𝐤 what is poppin'? Definitely gave you some egg feelings at the time. Are you feeling it now, Snek? Are you feeling it now? I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Egg. But how's everyone else's weekend? I mostly just sort of spent it, like I said, playing Saints Row. Still recovering from being sick. It sucks that it's lasted as long as it has, but I'm definitely a lot better today. Some sneezing here and there. First day you got Baldur's Gate 3, you played it starting from 6, and then you were like, hey, what time is it? And then it was 5 a.m. and you're like, well, too late to go to bed now, and just Jesus. Continued playing till 8 a.m. Fucking hell. So you've been told. So you've been told. That's the way it goes for people who play Baldur's Gate 3. What a fucking shame. God damn. So me and my friends watched Doom 2. Holy shit, no one told me Doom 2 was fucking nearly 3 hours long. Why is it nearly 3 hours long? Who gave it that much runtime? And I was hoping, okay, well, maybe when I watch Dune 2, I can, yes, Dune, D-U-N-E, popcorn bucket on a hole. I was like, okay, well, maybe after watching this, I can, maybe after watching this, I'll be good. And I'll actually understand it and like it. Nope. Still didn't get it. Still didn't quite follow along. I like the action that I caught, but I really wasn't understanding it, even with Wonka's old message in the back of my mind. What's a dude? White boy does heroin in the desert, joins Hamas. Got it. I literally kept repeating that line in the back of my head. It was like, that's what's happening right now. That's what's happening right now. You and my friends were like, yeah, we gave it a second shot. It's not for us. This ain't our movie. Do I know how many books there are? Too many, apparently. From what I understand about Dune, there's too many books. And they're only adapting 3 of them, and to most fans, they consider the rest of the series unadaptable. Maybe like a short television miniseries, but anything more than that, undoable. You can play New Game Plus and New Game Plus Plus of Armored Core 6 in essentially 2 sittings, so you'd say it was a solid weekend. You know what to do with yourself now, though. Best of luck figuring that out. Why not just do New Game Plus Plus Plus? Go on some more. Yeah, you thought I said Doom too. You're like, you watched a playthrough? No, see, my friend, a different friend who was not part of the movie group, also thought the same thing. It was really fucking funny. I'm like, no. No, not Doom 2. But I did tell him, like, but there is indeed. No, I said Dune 2, not Doom. However, there is indeed a Doom movie. 2 of them, in fact. None of them are great. None of them are worth watching. Maybe, like, clips on YouTube just to check it out, but do not watch any Doom movies, okay? If it's a film about Doom, D-O-O-M, don't watch it. Don't do it. Yo, Tab, how's it going? What's poppin'? Hell yeah. Good to see you again. Let me shout you out. Tavern Monkey was one of those sick-ass individuals. I keep typing question mark instead of slash. Tavern Monkey is one of those dope-ass individuals that was streaming the Little Company with us on Friday. Thanks again for joining on in. It was super fun to have you. There you go. If you missed all that Tavern Monkey goodness, go please, absolutely. Go check Tab out. How's your weekend? Hope you're doing swell. Not even just the one with the rock. You know there was a more recent one? You'd be doing that now if the game had a 4th ending, TBH. You might have developed an addiction. Well, maybe try giving a PvP. Maybe see how many people you could take online. The original author wrote 6 Dune books before she died. The first 3 being like the only good ones, not gonna lie. Then his son was like, hey, I gotta keep writing books on my dad's story and proceed to write 17 more books. So there's a total of 23 as of now. Jesus Christ. You know, it's so funny. When it comes to like film, television, and video games, people are like, oh my god, wow, anything more than 3, that's so many. And then you look over at like novels and books, and it's like, yeah, so this is the 87th entry into this long-running fantasy franchise. Yes, they're all interconnected. Not a single one is retcon the other. We put comic books to shame with how long our continuity is, because we're not fucking pussies. We don't retcon everything and cut it out. We just keep that shit going, baby. Anyways, the 74th novel in my 97 novel series drops this week, and then 2 months after that, 3 more books will be releasing alongside each other. It's like fucking hell. When it comes to books, they're pumping that shit out like crazy. Stephen King be like, oh, you need a new novel? Give me 3 months and John pile of cocaine, I'll get right on it. And then once he's done with it, he'll throw in like 6 more books instead. He's like, yeah, that was way more cocaine than I needed. Here's 6 more novels. Here's 6 novels. Maybe might have overdone all the cocaine there. Have 6 entire whole-ass novels. Another book based in Maine with bullies. Oh boy. Remember when Dune 2 was hot on TikTok? Remember people comparing one of the characters to Anakin? 𝐒𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴𝐴. You know, it's so funny. One thing that kind of kept me going through trying to pay attention to Dune was going, why Willy Wonka acting like this? What? Willy, what's going on? How does this connect to the greater Willy Wonka lore? If you watch Willy Wonka, and then you watch Dune 1 and 2 as companion pieces to that, is real funny. Just imagine Dune Part 1 as the sequel to the Willy Wonka movie, which honestly wasn't that bad. I expected to go into, like, Willy Wonka just feeling really, like, gross coming out of it. It was pretty alright. It was a cute film. You still want that Dune popcorn bucket? Yeah, feel free to shill out like $200 on eBay minimum for that shit, okay? Even more money if you want unused Dune on a whole popcorn bucket. Please, can someone sell me the Dune 2 popcorn bucket unused? There's a really neat video essay you saw that claims Snowbreaker. Isn't it? I think it's called Snowpiercer. I know exactly what you're talking about. The fucking, Snow Train movie? Yeah. It's a sequel to Willy Wonka. Where basically the main villain is like an older version of Charlie. I saw that one. Yeah. It was a really cool movie. I remember watching that video before getting around to watching the movie. And then one day, randomly, my movie group was like, hey, we're watching Snowpiercer. I went, huh? Oh, I spoiled myself on that movie, but shit, I'm down. The movie fucks. How do you get popcorn out of that? You thought your hand would get stuck. Hey, guess what? Newsflash. Your hand does get stuck. Your hand absolutely gets stuck. It's for your collection. It's still... Still cheaper than Bad Dragon, too true. Way more value than you get out of it, too. Movie's neat. Reminds you a lot of Bioshock in a way. I can see that. I can see that. But yeah. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe I didn't give Dune 2 a proper attempt. Because about 40 minutes in the movie, I went... I should do my Nikkei dailies. And then I looked up at the time after finishing my dailies and I went... There's still a lot of movie left. I'll do other Nikkei activities. I'll make some progress in the main story. Maybe level up my units. Collect some other resources so I can level up my characters a bit more. And then I went, oh, what? Are we at the actual, like, battle arc? Are we at the final, are we in the Act 3? Okay, maybe I'm done playing Nikkei now that we're at Act 3. You're still begging for a I have no mouth and I must scream movie. Is that even doable? Is that even, like, adaptable? Like, they put it into a video game, but just barely, honestly. Yeah, I know there's a game of it. I fucking love that game, but, like, as a film? How well could they adapt it? You think they could? Maybe. I have no mouth and I must scream is fucked as a story, though. I don't know how well general audience will come out of that. Especially with, like, all the sets and designs they'd have to do. I have no mouth and I must scream would definitely get expensive. And I don't know if it's something studios would, like, give the money to. That's not a movie you come out of feeling good. You just want a himbo am. I'm gonna be honest, also, like, damn. I don't know. That Am, the voice they gave Am in the game was really good. Who could they possibly get? You've never played Nikkei, but the egg tempted you. Egg. I know, 𝐒𝐬𝐧. Honestly, they're part of the reason I got back into it. Using that fucking model is part of the reason I got back into Nikkei. And holy shit! God damn, I'm glad I did. Fucking hell! I forgot how fucking raw that story gets when they decide to stop being silly. They're like, oh yeah, that's right, we're based on... Wait, we're super inspired by Nier Automata. We should also do some of the fucked up shit that Nier does. Holy fuck! Without giving away too many spoilers for the event, there's a moment where the new character, charges into a fight against one of the villain characters, knocks her ass down with the fucking javelin, punctures her fucking abdomen with the javelin, then uses her fucking mecha horse to stomp the shit out of the antagonist. then collects their close friends, then collects their friends' headless corpse and takes it back to their base. I'm like, holy shit, this is raw as fuck. The game remembered, hey, wait a minute, our characters are androids, and as long as the brain is intact, we can decapitate them and fuck them up in brutal ways. Let's do that. It was so funny. Like, it's one of those moments of like, I'm literally just sitting there. Like, the sprites are booty jiggling, right? They're not doing much. It's literally ass on screen, still images, live 2D moments. But it's one of those moments where the way they describe it through the text and the visual novel portion, I'm like, oh, fuck, they're going hard. Oh, wait, that's right. Wait a minute, this game can get violent as fuck when it wants to. Nikkei sounds like it goes harder than you thought. Yeah, no, that's the thing, right? Nikkei is like, oh, haha, androids with big tits and asses. Okay, somebody played Nier Automata, and you do the tutorial mission where, like, in the tutorial mission, the one Nikkei who saves you, who you thought, okay, she's gonna be like my 2B or like my 9S. She's like the second main character. She's the only one here with me. Oh, she's corrupted by the, alien robots, and now you have to shoot her in the face and put her down. I see. Okay. Never mind. Oh, but that one over there, that's my 2B. Got it. No, the game does a very good mix of, haha, here's your silly, here's your funny, and then, hey, actually the world building is bleak as shit. Did you know they have an in-universe lore reason for why the girls look the way they do when they should just be big-ass robots? You know, if they're androids, why are they big booty booty jiggling, titty fat women? Well, it's because, well, actually, the government attempted to make more, robotic-looking Nikkeis, but it turns out when you put a girl's brain in a big robot machine, she doesn't like it, and, like, most of the Nikkeis killed themselves afterwards. It's like, oh. Oh, okay. There's a lot of mass suicide in that story, actually, because there's another moment of, like, the game takes place, like, humanity has been driven underground by fucking robots, right? I don't know if they're like space alien robots. I think they are. I actually don't know much about the invasion of raptures. I mean, I haven't gone far enough into the lore to even know where the fuck raptures come from. But humanity's been driven underground, so the night sky they have is fake. And it's like, oh yeah, back in the day, companies decided, hey, you know what? If the sky's a giant LED, if the sky's a giant screen, why don't we just play some advertisements? In the year they decided to try playing advertisements in the sky, suicide rates went up like a fuck ton. It's like, oh, that was a bad idea. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Maybe putting a giant Big Mac advertisement in the sky and reminding people that they live underground, they've been driven out of their homes, wasn't the best idea. What a fucking... I understand you have no other, like, frame of comparison, but the idea of, like, telling this story and then looking over and being like, oh, like Chicken Little. Viewer who's only ever seen Chicken Little experiencing their second story ever. Getting a lot of Chicken Little vibes from this one. Getting a lot of Chicken Little vibes. Whenever you're playing an anime or movie, you constantly feel the need to play something. Not that you're watching is boring, it's just feel you be doing something else while watching. I feel you. I have a hard time sitting down and watching stuff because I'd rather be actively doing things. The Amazing Digital Circus, inspired by I Have No Mouth, so we have that, you suppose. We don't see how dark it gets, apparently it will. It's got hints. I really enjoyed what's out so far. Am is a legend up there in AI characters for you, up there with Shodan and GLaDOS, and others you have to think. The added weight from their ass and titties helps the momentum when fighting. Exactly, it's recoil. It helps with the recoil. Oh wait, they stick real people brains in there? Dang, that universe is darker than you thought. Yeah, no, it's kind of really funny how the game has all these sexy women that are objectified, and then a lot of the story is, yeah, so, The government shoved a bunch of women's brains into machines and now is using this as an excuse to kind of basically take away rights from women once again. It's like, well, you're machines now. And after a horrible event in which 800 𝐒𝐴 self-destructed to prevent the destruction of the Ark, they were given rights back again, but they're still fighting a little bit harder for their rights, even though they're just seen as war machines. It's like, this isn't what I was expecting from the ass and titty gotcha game. Lo and behold, here we are. What a damn shame it's not in like a proper to experience game. Sure would like to play this in a normal video game setting where I don't roll gotcha. Fucked up that gotcha games are allowed to be good, right? The gameplay fun, the characters engaging, the story phenomenal, the world building fantastic. But oops, the #1 main video game mechanic you gotta get good at is whip it out your wallet. I say this as if I'm not super free to play on 𝐒𝐴. This is wild, you might have to get into it after all. Yeah, no, the world building's great, it's super funny. Do not, by the way, don't think, oh, actually, it's not that horny. No, this game is horny. This game is horny, okay? This game knows it's horny. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, no, we can do both. We can just do both. You can have a really solid, like, dystopian apocalyptic future and still be a horny as fuck video game. We can just do all of it. 𝐒𝐳 was still a horny potion. Like, you know how most things are like, no, it's fine. Yes, there's horny elements, but we're not gonna acknowledge it. No, the game is like, no, we'll do both. We'll do both. We know what some people are here for. We got that Gooner content too. I mentioned it best in my 𝐒𝐳 thread on the Discord. Of like, I think it's really funny how the game goes, here are all these gorgeous, beautiful women that you can look after and have them fight on your side. Have fun getting to know them. And it's like, oh boy, great. And then the more your commander experiences the game, the more they're like, these are some of the stupidest people I have ever been put up with and they're all gonna get me killed. It does not matter how hot some of them are. These are some of the stupidest people I have ever met and I am going to die. You mean near Stellar Blade, honey and fun? I mean, Stellar Blade is just weaker 𝐒𝐴, honestly. From what I have heard from people who play 𝐒𝐴 and bought Stellar Blade, it's really funny that it's by the same company because then they go, well, the game's fun, but the story is nowhere near as good as 𝐒𝐴. I'm like, that's really funny. What's that one game about the big titty android? Hades? It's a genuinely good puzzle platform, but you're just staring at giant. Oh my god, yeah, that one? I remember that one. Did you know they came out with a sequel? That shit's fucking funny. I was like, how do you make a sequel to that? Hades 2, double cheeked out. But like, when I think about like apologetically horny, right? We think of like Kojima and the, and Quiet, right? She breathes through her skin. And then we think of unapologetically horny, and it's like, nah, I just think that shit's hot, right? Like that, it's like, you can do both. You can do both. It is really funny that, like, your MC does canonically have sex with some of the characters, but it's not treated as, like, a big deal. There's a sequel? Yeah, there is. Because sometimes it is like, your character would just be like, I'm not sticking my dick in that. No, that'll kill me. No, I'm not doing that. This is a bad idea. I do not care how interested in it the person behind the phone is. I ain't doing that. I'd sooner eat a bullet. Please just put me down. Breaking the fourth wall for a moment to just say, player, please, for the love of God, I would rather you just kill me. I'm not doing that. Oh, no. There's a good reason she's half naked. And the good reason is, I want to see some skin. There you go. Start sweating. Loud sweating. Anyways, that was mostly my weekend. I watched Dune, and by watch Dune, I mean I played Nikke while watching Dune. I played a lot more Saints Row. I played Saints Row 2022. I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. It is a surprisingly good time. And like I said, my biggest gripe again is just I wish the other gang factions were as fleshed out as Los Panteros, because that's a gang story. That is a gang story, and I like that. Honestly, something I didn't know that they kept is that, so for those of you who play ow, yo, Glue, thank you very kind of the 100 fighting. Much appreciated. Thank you. Hey, yo, you never understand why people wear black clothes and they want to be sneaky. They should wear leather armor because it's made of hide. Boo! Boo! Bad bit! Boo! Thank you for the money, though. Bad bit! Don't you good bit yourself. That's cheating. Hi, Glue. Welcome to joining. How's it going? Hope you're doing so. Thank you, Chimley. I was gonna say, if you played any Saints Row game before Saints Row Reboot, you'll know that the MC post Saints Row 2 is a fucking lunatic. Like, it's written specifically as, oh boy, here I go murdering again. I love killing people. I have no sense of morality whatsoever. As a video game protagonist with the amount of freedom that I've been given, I love what I'm doing. I'm an absolute fucking psychopath. Oh boy, here I go killing again, my favorite activity. I have no sense of morality whatsoever. And then your game members are like, haha, you're so funny, boss. No, see, because Far Cry is like, oh, my character feels shame and sadness, and then eventually goes crazy and there's a deeper meaning. Whereas Saints Row, your character's like, haha, I came out the womb and I strangled my doctor to death. I am not well, but that's okay because I am a criminal. So it's fine. My pension for violence and murder is the best. I believe it's Saints Row 4? Yeah, I think it's in Saints Row 4 where, like, your main character has a nightmare and their nightmare is just everything is fine. My friends are living happily and everything is peaceful. I fucking hate peacefulness. Anyway, something I didn't know they kept is that in Saints Row 2022, your character is exactly the same. I'm like, haha, I love murder! And I'm like, oh, why am I surprised by that? I thought that character aspect would be too much, considering what they were going for. No, it's still like, yeah, actually, your character's a big murderer. They're really good at this. They're really fucked up. They're really fucked up in the head, but your friends love you nonetheless. Haha, boss, you're so crazy. Can you go wash your hands? Can you go wash all that blood off before you hug me? Thanks, buddy. Yeah, Saints Row is like a way goofier GTA. Like Doom Guy? No, I wouldn't say Doom Guy. They're their own thing, because it's very, very like I am not exaggerating it. They literally are, haha, I love murder. Big ol' smile, I'm so good at this. What's your skill? What's your talent? Killing people? What's your hobby? Killing people? Okay, welcome aboard. You're hired. GTA X Sandbox. Highly recommend picking up the original quadrilogy. And then if you can find a reboot on sale for dirt cheap, which chances are you will, then give it a shot after you play the others. If you're not on PC, Saints Row 1 and 2 are a little hard to get a hold of. But I'd say at the very least 2's worth it. After you get a bunch of PC fixes for it, of course. But they're really solid. It's like, I really, really fucking love those games, and it's a damn shame. It's really a damn fucking shame that the newest one basically tanked the studio. Did y'all see that fucking, what do you call it? Embracer Group being, hey, we're kind of really bad at this whole video game thing, so we're splitting up into 3 smaller groups to see if that'll make us lose less money. Who'd have thought that buying a bunch of video game studios and then shutting them down was a really bad business decision? Who'd have thought, huh? We're really not good at this. They call it Embracer Group because when you get embraced by that group, you might as well embrace death. Oh my god! Hey, Bun! How's it going? Hope you're doing swell. Oh shit, look at them sick flips. Good to see you again. What's poppin', Bun? Hey yo, Bun's super cool. Bun's a great friend. Bun. Check out Bun. I love Bun. You should love Bun. But not as much as me, because only I can love Bun that much. You can't love Bun more than me. Physically impossible. You would die. You would get stomach ulcers and then die. You're dying! Your arms are sore from moshing. Oh shit, where'd you go? If it's not giving away information that you don't want giving away, who'd you go see? Hell yeah, sounds fun. Yeah, only get this parasocial. You DM me? Okay, I have a look. I'll have a look. I look. Oh wait, unless you're saying, yeah, only I can get as parasocial as I am. Cause Bun and I DM. Thank you, hydrate, much appreciated. How's your weekend, Bun? What are you up to? What's poppin'? We were just talking about our weekends, what we're doing, how I am. And you know what I think it is? I think it's the cope. I think part of why I'm really liking Saints Row 2022 is that there's so much there that I'm like, damn, if they had put more time into this, damn, this could have been good. Damn, we were so close. And now it's shut down. Fucked up. Because really, now that I think about it, it's like, well, there really is no competition for GTA. And I'm gonna keep it real with you, GTA sucks. Like, I've never finished a Grand Theft Auto story. Their open world, like, sandbox is fun for a little bit, but, like, it's fun when you're, like, 13 and you're fucking around, and then you get bored after a while. San Andreas is still goated. Vice City is still a vibe. 4 still has a good, has an enjoyable story, but, like, man, I really didn't, like, the more time goes by, the more I'm like, I didn't like 5. I did not like 5 at all, and I'm not really interested in playing Red Dead. And then I look at GTA 6, I'm like, that's the only game of that genre. No one else is really gonna afford to make their own modern day, slightly grounded, gangster story, open world, city game, which is a fucking shame, because, you know, I like gangster stories. Well, and granted, most of these games kind of stopped being gangster stories for a while. I like looking at parts of South LA culture, considering I am from South LA. You know what's fucked up? When I played GTA 5 for the first time and I'm driving through quote-unquote the ghetto, and I come across a landmark and I go, holy shit, they put that in the game? That's my neighborhood! And then I look around and I go, oh, maybe I shouldn't be that proud. Considering where this landmark is located in the game, and I started looking around and go, oh, they made my neighborhood look hella dirty and ghetto. Okay, alright. I mean, I got the pop-up and I look around and I go, my home got done real dirty. You've been doing good other than the body soreness. You're expecting a huge shipment of yarn. They're gonna make cunty little slutty fits with. Oh, fuck yeah! Hell yeah! Ooh, I'm excited for you. Post progress pics when you make them, when you get them. Red Dead is just fun because you like being a cowboy. Wish that Cyberpunk was more like GTA. More like GTA in what way? Because can I be honest about something? I think GTA combat and gameplay sucks. Ooh. Like, sorry, I cannot type and talk at the same time. I don't know how bitches do it. I am not those bitches. I'm bitches, but I'm not those bitches. I can't type and talk. But yeah, here's the thing. I think GTA gameplay... Here's the thing. Grand Theft Auto, it's a good fucking theme. The game is called Grand Theft Auto. And it's about automobiles, because the driving is the only thing they're good at. Your character moves like they're a fucking tow truck stuck in molasses. They have the turning radius about as wide as a fucking planet. The gunplay is not very good at all. You stick to walls and cover like a goddamn fly in a spider web. And like the smallest things knock you over, and the physics are jank as hell. Literally the only good thing I think about when it comes to Grand Theft Auto's engine is their driving. Other than like racing games, they have some of the best driving in anything I have played. Which is good, because when you name your game after the act of stealing cars, you want the car stealing to feel good. But like, everything else controls like ass. You wish that Cyberpunk was more stable, lol. You played it vanilla for the first time last year and you had T-posing and cutscenes, cars spawning inside your cars you were driving the first 2 hours of playing. You got bored of GTA years ago. When you speak while typing, you end up just typing the words you say. Same, I do that a lot too. You don't mind bowling with Roman. I think GTA 4 is fine. Once again, San Andreas really was their peak. You have a lot of experience typing and talking from when you used to play roleplay in servers in a certain MMO. Talking to peeps on Discord as you were typing in games. Super multitasker. I could never. The only third-person shooter you enjoyed was Gears of War. Ah, Gears, my beloved. The remake and the cars that grow when you swerve too much. Oh my god, yeah, I remember that. That shit was so fucking funny. Man, with all the infinite amounts of money that, like, Rockstar has been producing, the fact that they thought, yeah, you know what? Let's just pay a mobile game company to make console ports of our mobile ports of our old console games, and just leave it at that. Give them the budget of a shoestring and a moldy piece of ham. The driving's only good because the game engine development team was a racing game studio originally. And it clearly shows because they certainly don't do shooting or anything else that's good. It's not a bug, it's a feature. Tab Howard? But yeah, I've always been of the opinion, I just don't like GTA that much. I have tried on multiple occasions to finish Grand Theft Auto 5's main story mode, and I could fucking never. I always get so bored, and I move on to something else entirely. Oh no! Chimley's on to you! Oh hell no! Holy fuck! Tab Howard? God Coward, is that you? Unbelievable! Hey, when's Elder Scrolls 6 coming out? And how do you plan on breaking that one on release? I mean, you know what? I think it's a good thing that Starfield released. Now that Starfield is out, I believe the expectations for Elder Scrolls 6 for most people should have really tempered their expectations for Elder Scrolls 6. Like, it's just kind of been, oh, lower your ever since Skyrim, it should be, you should lower your expectations for the next game. Then Fallout 4 came out, you should lower your expectations for the next game. Then Starfield come out, you should really lower your expectations for the next game. I just hope the story in Elder Scrolls 6 is more engaging. I really hope we get more interesting factions and storylines other than, okay, do you want to be a government lapdog or are you racist? There are two paths. Government lapdog and racist. I'm gonna ignore this very big plot point and I'm gonna go do the boring by the numbers chosen one storyline. Congratulations. I hope you enjoy your really boring, completely uninteresting, by the numbers chosen one storyline. With some of the most unlikable side characters that you are going to have to constantly interact with to get the main story done. Dog, I fucking hate the Whitebeards. I hate their ass. I take their ass out all the time. I fucking hate those decrepit pieces of beef jerky. Whenever I replay Skyrim, I'm like, ugh. Ugh, I gotta go visit the fucking Whitebeards again. Ugh. I am. Like, to me, Thieves Guild and Assassin's Guild, those are the main campaign. Those are the main story to me. I don't give a shit about the actual main story. I don't give a shit about the war side story. The main campaign and the secondary sub-campaign revolving around the Civil War in Skyrim are so fucking boring. Thieves Guild and Assassin's Guild, that's my shit. That's my shit. Oh my god. Oh, the College of Winterhold storyline. Fuck that thing. It's so bland. Like, you ever think about how, like, in Fallout 3 and New Vegas, like, you know, like, to give Bethesda credit, Fallout 3, for as bland as its main story is, and as uninteresting as its main villain is, it's got a lot of really good side content. I'm gonna be honest, I think Skyrim's side content is really forgettable. Other than some of the guild's missions, I think their side content is forgettable as fuck. Skyrim was one of the first few games I streamed when I started streaming as a VTuber. It was like really early on. It was within my first year of VTubing, and while playing it, I realized, wow, doing all these quests on a replay is really boring once you know where they're going. Damn. I'll wrap up the main story ASAP and get out of here. Boo! Boring, lame, boo! Tomato. While you're being a dog and sniffing the tracks of vampires, I am gaining immortality and making out with hot vampires sloppy style. There's so much side content you recall. You do remember this one time where this chick's ghost gets mad at you for looting her dead body. There's the, Shiragorath. Is that how you pronounce it? Or am I thinking about the fucking tentacle guy? Am I thinking about the fucking tentacle guy from Marvel vs. Capcom 2? No, Shiragorath is the, Shiragorath is a god from Elder Scrolls. Shumagorath is the tentacle guy from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Oh, that's one of your favorite side quests. Yeah, he's a Daedric Prince of Madness. Yo, Alfred, how's it going? You're adjusting your chat. Welcome. Enjoy. I was gonna say bye to Amajiki. Take care, Amajiki. Catch you later. But you know what? If there is one reason to own Skyrim, you wanna know what that reason is? Mods. Obviously. Everyone always talks about, well, don't worry about it. Just buy the game and play with mods. Mods are so much fun. And it's true. Did you know there's a mod for Skyrim that... Did you know there's a giant mod for Skyrim that adds an entire campaign revolving around Super Mario Bros? It's true. There's an entire Mario Bros themed, adventure mod, which your character has a dream that they're exploring the Mushroom Kingdom. Feeling Nintendo will also DMCA strike that mod? Much like they did with a bunch of mods on Gary's mod? Because, hey, did you know? I mentioned this before, but the stories come full circle. Did you know that Face Punch Studios received a DMCA strike to remove a bunch of their mods off of their workshop, anything related to Nintendo? It was believed this was a known copyright troll. Face Punch reached out to Nintendo themselves, and Nintendo said, get rid of those mods. Even if it was a copyright troll, Nintendo wants him gone. Wouldn't it be a shame if someone were to boot up Gary's mod and have a bunch of these now banned DMCA struck mods installed? Wouldn't that be a damn shame? How was that for segues? I realized it was probably really hard to segue into what our main theme for today's stream was. We were just kind of shooting the shit. Yo, Limitless Liger, how's it going? Hope you've been doing so. What is poppin'? There's an unfinished mod that turns the line of Skyrim into fucking RuneScape. Saying on Skyrim, I love that Todd Howard teased 𝐒𝐳 is in an almost playable state. The entire internet responded by going, Bethesda's making a game that's almost in a playable state? Unbelievable, that's not happening. But yeah, as I said, did y'all know that Nintendo's copyright struck Gary's mod, and now they have to remove almost 20 years worth of mods? It's true. Wouldn't it be a damn shame if I had downloaded a bunch of Nintendo-themed maps and we had to look around? Wouldn't it be a damn shame too? Did you know that they also copyright struck a Call of Duty Zombies YouTuber for streaming a modded zombies map in which the zombies were replaced with Pokemon character models? It wasn't even very good. It was just a Pokemon model slapped onto the zombie skeleton and animated really weird. Wouldn't it be a damn shame if someone today maybe decided to stream a bunch of Gary's mod, Gmod maps, and then all on Nintendo maps, and also do some COD zombie maps? Wouldn't that be a damn shame anyways? Change the category to Gary's mod. Nintendo trying so hard to make it impossible to upload their IP, for real. Wouldn't it be a damn shame if I swapped on over here?